Good day, everyone, and welcome to Professionalism during the graduate school admissions process. This short video will outline a few tips for communicating with prospective programs as you apply to graduate school. So why do we talk about professionalism? Well, because first impressions need to be the best impressions, and first impressions count. You may not realize it, but the first time you contact your prospective institution begins the admissions process. So whether you're simply reaching out about program costs, curriculum, or research requirements, that first time you introduce yourself should be professional, inquisitive, and courteous, whether you are communicating via email, phone, or a face-to-face meeting. Email is definitely the most convenient way you can inquire about a program. When sending an email, you should first consider the email address you're sending it from. I'm betting the email address you created in middle school probably isn't the most professional. I mean, ladiesman127@gmail.com just does not scream graduate student to me. So if you don't have a professional email address, I recommend you create one, maybe simply using your first and last name. When sending an email, you should also have a proper subject line. Indicate what the email is about. Even if it just says information about so-and-so program, that's enough. You should also address the person who is receiving this email. If you're sending the email to a general email address like gradschool@fhsu.edu, simply put to who it may concern. Your email will then be sent to the appropriate party if necessary. Next, you should introduce yourself and the program that you're interested in learning more about. More importantly, you should ask specific questions about the program, whether it be regarding curriculum, tuition and fees, graduate assistantships, or the structure of courses. What specifically are you wanting to know? You should also provide additional contact information, or like your phone number, just in case you would like the institution to give you a call. Last but not least, and perhaps most importantly, you should write well. Make sure that your email has no spelling errors, that you're using correct grammar, and spelling everybody's name, including the name of the institution, correctly. And since graduate school contains a lot of writing, you should be able to compose a professional email. When it comes to making phone calls to prospective programs, there are also a few things to consider. First, you should prepare any specific questions you have about the program prior to dialing. Additional questions may come to mind during the call, but at least this list will get the conversation started. Be sure you're in a quiet place when you make this phone call. If it's windy outside, don't make the phone call outside. And don't make it in a very noisy coffee shop. Make it quiet so that you can hear all of the information and concentrate on that information. When you make the call, be sure you know who you're calling. Many institutions put names and contact information of program staff persons on their website. So give them a call and introduce yourself and address the receiver appropriately. Again, indicate your interest in a particular program and ask those specific questions. The more specific questions you ask, the better information you will receive. You may be interested in a program that you can access in person. If this is